Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This is Nick from forexfornoobs.com with the daily analysis. Today is Tuesday, the 4th of September 2018. Time is 10, well, pretty much 11 here in the UK. You're looking at AUDJPY daily chart. So let's get started with the analysis. Today's analysis, we're going to be looking for price action setups across all these pairs. Actually, probably not this pair, but all the other pairs here. When I say price action setups, I mean reversals, I mean continuations, I mean pretty much everything. Good morning, George. So we'll kick things off with AUDJPY. AUDJPY is currently stalling out on the support area. It's kind of a bullish trade here, but I think the risk to reward ratio. Hey, Tom and Francis, I'm just going to call you Francis. Yeah, risk to reward ratio is atrocious on this, so doesn't look like a great trade. Anyway, nothing much going on in AUDJPY, nothing that I would want to be trading right now. AUD New Zealand, quite interesting. AUD New Zealand is in a pretty messy uptrend. So we can see that it's trending up through here, but the trend is messy, pulling back quite a bit. Now it's stalling at this resistance area. Or is it stalling? Yeah, it is. It's stalling at the resistance area. I'm going to keep an eye on this. There could be potential, if this trend is turning, to get a bit of a short trade here. But that being said, I mean, it is a pretty big bullish trend. I wouldn't want to just jump in short right now. I'm going to watch AUD New Zealand for a potential short from this resistance area. So what I want to see is I want to see price stalling out on this resistance area. Definitely on the higher time frames. I don't want to counter this bullish trend on the lower time frame. So 12-hour daily, I'm going to keep an eye on it. It is stalling on the lower time frames, but definitely keeping an eye on it on the higher time frames. I mean, this is very unlikely to turn into an actual trade. It's just a potential thing we're looking at. Unlikely to turn into a trade, but we may as well watch it because why not? AUDUSD pushing down to the support area. It's already reacting at the support area, already pulling away. It's quite a decent support area for AUDUSD. It's a bit of an old one, but if we go back to December 2016, price stalled from here, and then before that, May 2016, price stalled from here. So this is a pretty significant low for AUDUSD. We're talking about a low that it hasn't seen in well over a year now. So it's almost a 2-year low. We're almost at a 2-year low for AUDUSD. Not quite 2 years, but almost. So significant low. Price is stalling out heavily on this low. And when I say heavily, I mean this current stall isn't really that heavy. But when I say heavily, I mean it went down, pulled back, and now it's going down again. So overall, price is stalling out here. It's finding it hard to get below this level, and it's no surprise because it's a major level. It's a 2-year low. Definitely, what's wrong with my words today? I can't get words out right. Definitely looking for a bullish reversal from here. If it breaks, so if it stalls out here on, let's say, the daily or the 12-hour, something like that, if it stalls out here, I'm going to be looking for a long trade here. If it stalls on top of this support area, I'll be looking for a long trade. If it manages to break through, I'm going to be looking for a pullback to what was formerly support and then a short. This area here has a lot of potential. We can't say yet if it's going to go long or short, and I'm not really the kind of trader that likes to waste time predicting these things. I just like to react to what actually happens. So if price stalls here, I'm going to be looking for a long. If price breaks below, pulls back, I'm going to be looking for a short. But there's a lot of potential here. I'm kind of excited about AUDUSD. Whenever price approaches these major highs or lows, it can be quite exciting because you usually get some pretty decent setups at these levels. So yeah, let's watch this. Euro AUD stalling out at resistance. I know some of you are short on this one. I have not joined in on this trade, but looks like a decent setup. Has plenty of room to move down. So to those of you who are short, I know it's not going crazy well right now. It dipped down and it's pulled back, but you know that happens. That's the reality of trading. Sometimes, or a lot of the times, it's not going to go straight in your direction. EURUSD doing nothing. It's just broken up above resistance. Nothing much going on there. Euro GBP hit the support area, pulling away. Continuation up, but too late to enter if you're not in it already. Euro JPY is just a messy pair at the moment. There's nothing really going on there. Euro USD coming to the bottom, coming to the support area right now. So it's stalling out. Well, no, sorry, it's not stalling out. No, it's not. But it's approaching a strong support area where it can stall out. So it can stall out on the support area. If it stalls here, I'll be looking for a long trade from this support area. I mean, this support area has a lot of history, a lot of recent history. Bounced away, bounced away, bounced away. Here it tried to bounce away, but it just didn't quite happen. But, you know, I'm going to be looking for a bounce from here, definitely. Just want to wait and see what this candle does. I'm happy to look for something on the lower time frames with this one. I'm not going to stick to the 12-hour or the daily. I'm just going to look at the 4-hour, 6-hour, 8. I'm going to look at all the time frames to see what happens here. But there's definitely potential here on Euro USD. GBP AUD, messy, nothing much going on. GBP JPY is just dropping down. Again, nothing much going on. GBPUSD, I know some of you are short on GBPUSD right now. It's going well for you guys because you shorted at the end of last week, most of you. I mean, I would say probably hold on to this trade. It looks like it wants to get through the support area, but the support area is not placed the best. Keep in mind that it is at support now. It's not really through it. So just keep a close eye on this. See what happens. See if it stalls out here. But the trade's going well. It's moving well. If you're in it, just move your stop loss to break even. That way it can't turn around on you. And yeah, hold on to the trade. I'm just thinking if it stalls out here for, you know, a day or so, then you might want to start consider exiting. Just we'll come back to this one in tomorrow's analysis. We'll see how it's developing. If it smashes through the support area, then obviously hold on until it hits the next support area. But if it starts stalling out here, you might want to consider exiting because it could be a sign that it's turning around. But we'll revisit this tomorrow. New Zealand USD, this one's smashing through the support area right now. I know some of you are short on this one. I think most of you have exited, but some of you may still have this short open. If you still have it open, it's going through that support area. It's making, getting close to making a new low beyond last week's low. So do hold on. Look for this next support area here. But similar to GBPUSD, just because it's pushed through the support area by a little bit, it could still this is completely possible for it to pull back up and stall on this area and then turn around here. So watch it closely. Watch what happens when price at this level, if price stalls out here, and we'll go from there. We'll revisit this tomorrow for those of you who are short. USD CAD pushing up to this resistance area. This is a relatively strong resistance area on USD CAD. It's had several bounces in the past. Is it stalling? Yeah, not really. It's moving through that area. There's still potential for it to stall at this resistance area. We'll just have to wait and see. Similar to some of the other pairs, there's nothing concrete right now in terms of what it's going to do. But let's wait and see. If price stalls along this area, we could be looking for a short reversal. If price breaks through, we could be looking for a pullback and a continuation. So we're going to keep our options open with this one, and we're going to see how it plays out. Just wait, watch, and we'll come back to this one tomorrow. USD trending down. It's pulling back up a little bit. There's a 200 swing setup forming here for those of you who are members of the actual course. You'll know what I'm talking about. I've posted that to the watch list section of the forum. So if you have any questions about this setup, because it's a new setup, please ask in the forum. Yeah, I've got a close eye on USD I'm pretty excited about that short setup. That could be a huge setup for us, like a massive setup. It could have us, target down here or even down here with this short. So I'm excited about that one. USD nothing much going on. So let's review, guys. AUD New Zealand pulling up to this resistance area. Keep a close eye on a price stalling out here for a potential short. AUDUSD at a 2-year low. We're going to watch this one closely in the coming day or two. We're going to see if it stalls out here for a long trade. Ideally, what would be better is if it breaks below this area, pulls back, because that will give us a potential continuation trade that we could ride down for a long time. Or not a long time, but just a long way. So that would be awesome. So I'm going to keep my options open on AUDUSD. I'm not committed to a long or a short. I'm just going to trade what I see here. But just keep in mind, this is a major support level. And the chances of getting a good trade from this level are pretty decent. EURUSD coming to the bottom of, coming down to the support area essentially is what's happening. It's coming down to the support area. It's bounced away from the support area a bunch of times. Let's keep a close eye on the support area for a long reversal trade. GBPUSD, let's keep an eye on this support area, see what happens here. Looks like it's got a lot of momentum behind it and it's going to push through. So if you're short, I would hold on to it, but I'm also keeping an eye, similar to EURUSD, keeping an eye for price to stall on this level. New Zealand USD breaking through support, but still it's not all the way through that support, so watch out for price stalling on that level. Very similar, EURUSD, GBPUSD, and New Zealand USD, no surprise because they tend to be somewhat correlated. USDCAD waiting for price to stall out on this support area. If it doesn't stall out, if it breaks through, then I'm waiting for a pullback and a continuation. So this one could go either way. We're just going to wait and see with this one. So that wraps it up for the analysis, guys. Is there any questions? Ashik, yeah, it's on the forum. We're discussing that on the forum. That's a members only type of setup, lower than the 4 hour. So that's discussed on the forum. No problem. It's not an issue. I'm just saying, like, if you want to discuss that, check out the forum. I posted it this morning to the forum section for 1 hour chart trades. So check it out on there. Feel free to ask me any questions on there. I am looking at the 4 hour too. This one's kind of like, you could trade on the 4 hour, you could trade it lower than that. Any other questions, guys? Well, that was, it doesn't look like there's any other questions. That was a quick analysis session, but that's fine. I mean, 15 minutes is better than people having to sit through a 45-minute video to get their analysis. So awesome. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's analysis. It's going to be probably at the same time tomorrow. Thank you guys for attending. And yeah, George, I agree. There's some good potentials to kick off the week. Usually Tuesday's a bit slow and Wednesday's where it picks up. But Tuesday, we're already getting some good potentials. So I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's webinar, which should be at the same time, around about 11. So thank you guys for attending, and I'll see you later.